Fuck you, Gemini.
17th.
Hello. Wait, my mic wasn't muted? My mic wasn't muted the whole time? Okay, well at least it was turned off. On my fucking thing. But I thought it was like fully muted, but whatever. Hello people. Greetings and welcome to yet another garbage grudge match. We will be doing an incredible grudge match between two absolute behemoths of the All Things Protoss Discord server. Excuse my voice as I'm still, for some reason, sick. Thank you, Dine Common, for your resub, by the way, for 17 months. You made it back to Masters 2 based. Based. Alright, give me a second. What is Ghost River? All right. Hello and welcome, ladies and gentlemen. Actually, no, hold up. I'm not going to start it yet. First, let me do prediction. Oh, I hate how this happens. Alright, predictions up. Go bet your points. Alright. Welcome everybody. It's finally time to start our beautiful grudge match. Like I said, between two absolute behemoths of the All Things Protoss Discord server. We're going to be having your bro Chris going against a newcomer, actually, to the server. A bit interesting story, but it is going to be Deadlykitten. An incredibly interesting name. But regardless, that is who we're going to be playing against. And we will be doing... I guess it doesn't matter which server we host first, so I'm just gonna go west first. Why does it say I have 600 ping to Brazil? It's crazy. Anyways. So yeah, we have a bit of a grudge match here between these two. It's gonna be pretty fun, I believe. It's gonna be... hold up. This guy doesn't know about ping. So. Okay, anyways. Oh, jeez, I have to... This doesn't even know about server preference rules. Yep, 1 second. West is 140 for Asia, 180 for 160 for EU. Central is 180 for Asia, 140 for EU. Okay. Anyways, so the context. We need context. Context is so important. Context. So the context of this grudge match is that Deadlykitten is a relative newcomer to the Discord server. A pretty active member, always, pretty infamous at this point now for posting basically every single replay they play from ladder, which is also, by the way, no joke, 22 average games per day. That's not an exaggeration. They literally have played that many games this season so far. So they post all their replays into the Discord server, feedback channels asking for help. And, you know, we oblige and we do help them, so that's very nice. But, you know, over time you put so many of them in, it gets a little overwhelming. But regardless, the point is not that much, but that's just kind of what Deadlykitten does. But apparently, your bro Chris has thrown out a couple of skill issue GIFs in response to some of the things that Deadlykitten also complains about, because along with these replays, not only do they ask for advice, but they also then balance whine about a lot of things. And then we, you know, as the wonderful ATP players, members that we are, try to help said player. But, you know, every now and then it's just a little bit of whine mixed in here and there. In which case, a lot of times your bro Chris will throw out a good old little skill issue GIF, which is really par for the course. Your bro Chris loves to do that no matter what, no matter who as well. However, unfortunately, it seems like Deadlykitten has become a bit annoyed at this and actually kind of lashed out a little bit against Mr. Yorbro Chris, as they did have a little scuffle the other day, about 3 days ago. But well, to be fair, I was also kind of a part of this, but you know, that's fine. We got out scot cold. We got out completely clean in this one. But you know, basically there was a little bit of a, what was it? I'm scrolling up. I'm trying to find the exact context here. So, yes, that's what it was. It was Deadlykitten complaining about cannon rushers and how they are really low skill and do not play the game very well, and how it's really obnoxious to lose to those people. I'm trying to find the exact quote. It's from a long time ago. Hold up. Where is this? Shkooba boop 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 boop. Da, da, da. Let's see, where is this one? Da, da, da. Aha. Yes. So, it said, so your bro Chris, or sorry, Deadlykitten said that he writes GG after every good game. And your bro Chris said, every game being a good game, right? Question mark. And then Deadlykitten said, of course not. Someone cannon rushing or building 3 gates in your third while pylon blocking your ramp does not deserve.
Fuck you, Gemini.
Anything.
Loser has to change their name to your Deadlykitten.
Thank you, Alexius, for your 54 months. You're extremely based. In which case, then, I replied with an extremely funny comment that said, I love how you say this while proxy roboing every PvP. I got 8 Lemafeos. It's a very good comment. And I just kind of, you know, instigated a little bit because I do a little bit of trolling. It's a good amount of fun. Which is also true because, yes, it's kind of funny that they're complaining about this while also going proxy robo every PvP. In which case, then, Yobro Chris kind of also started to go in a little bit, and they went back and forth just a little bit with a skill issue, GIF specifically. And then Deadlykitten actually asked, you know, you play Terran, question mark. Yobro Chris said, what MMR are you? And then they said the MMR, precisely the amount of MMR they are. And then Yorbo Chris said, my Protoss is still higher than you. And then it got a little bit more heated with them kind of going back and forth. And I was also going in there, but I was very, you know, neutral. That's totally fine. Where do they actually start to say that they're going to show match each other? Is the thing. Okay, yeah, okay, there we go. And then Holy Hit kind of comes in, just starts talking about some stuff. And then, oh yeah, something about certain games inspiring them. Oh yeah, Deadlykitten says, I don't think I've ever seen a PvP and thought that it was inspired play. And then Yorba Chris says, Deadlykitten just thinks Proxy Row was the peak of PvP. And in that instance, Deadlykitten said, what are you on about? Like, if you have some bone to pick, just say that. And then we immediately wanted a grudge match from there on. And they honestly kind of went back and forth just a little bit more and kind of shit-talking a lot of each other and stuff. Well, actually, it's mostly just Deadlykitten shit-talking. And then Yorba Chris just saying he's going to win. So yeah, that's basically the context. Oh yeah, and it's also, fun fact, it's also Sweden versus Norway, which is hilarious. It's Yorba Chris being, of course, Norwegian, and then Deadlykitten is actually Swedish, which is a hilarious new development that we found. So yeah, a bit interesting of a contextual thing here. I have no sides on this one, honestly. I think it would be really funny if both of them would lose. But basically, Yorba Chris said that his Protoss is better than Deadlykitten's, and yet Deadlykitten said that they would only agree to play the show match if it was a PvT. So Chris will still be playing Terran. So that's what we have here. And yeah, if anyone could screenshot and find any of the other BM things that Deadlykitten said in the last couple of days and send them to me, that'd be awesome. Because it's hard for me to find them all right now when I'm just scrolling through Discord. I can't remember exactly where all these are. Is the poll finished? Oh, it is. Holy moly. That's a lot of points on Chris. Anyways. Alright, they're both ready. We're gonna get going into this first game. Oh, it's gonna be excellent. I'm so excited. I'm so excited. Check your DMs. Who are these clowns betting on the 4.4k Terran? Very nice, out of Deadlykitten. Very good. As we'll be going into the first game of our wonderful best of 7. And spawning on the top left-hand side. Oh, that's my hotkeys. Okay, cool. Oh, hold up. In classic Gemini fashion, I forgot to change my settings before starting the broadcast. Excellent. And on the top left-hand side, one of the veterans of the All Things Protoss community, known famously for being the champion of the All Things Protoss Team League season number 3. Loves spamming skill issue GIFs, no matter the context, to anybody who dare need it. It is your bro, Chris. And on the top right-hand side, a newcomer to ATP, posting copious amounts of replays into the feedback channels and then balance whining about them as well. It is the infamous Deadlykitten. Oh yeah, it's also Chris's birthday today. Everyone say happy birthday, Chris. Forgot about that. Once again, I apologize in advance for excessive throat clearing, as I'm still recovering from being sick. I'll try to mute my mic as much as possible, but you know, not always possible. We're gonna have a Reaper wall off. I'm very curious to see what happens here because your birthday, Chris. Because your bro Chris is also a bit infamous for a little bit of Ched, a little bit of some sneaky, tricky, honestly just grotesque play. I mean a lot of proxy 111s, I mean a lot of proxy marauders, I mean a lot of one base 111 all-ins, things of that regard. So a lot of memery coming out of your bro Chris in general. Whereas Deadlykitten, a bit of a macro monster. A bit of an honorable macro god, except for PvP apparently, where they only proxy robo, but in every other matchup apparently you are expecting to see some fairly standard macro play. And so we'll see exactly what the response from Mr. Kitten is going to be to what is surely going to be some epic shenaniganry from our boy YBC. Alright, we got our Twilight coming up here. Oh my god, sorry. I had to cough.
Game pause.
And we got a pause. Excellent. Uh-oh. Stream sniping. No, you're not.
Game resumed.
I am the ref. I am the one who unpauses. Anyway, so we got a Blink Cup winner coming out here. So something interesting as well that's been going on in Deadlykitten's half. Oh, hello there. Basically, thank you so much, Nine Common, for the gift sub. What was I saying? Oh, this is an interesting pylon placement. Deadlykitten was asking for a lot of PvT help a couple of months, or not even a couple of months, a couple of weeks ago. Constantly losing every single PvT they played. Playing just kind of very greedy 2-gate into 3-base. Well, it's not really that greedy, but just, you know, greedy in general for lower level players. Ooh, getting Adept into the natural is pretty good to deny this CC. So we'll see exactly what they decide to go for this time, as they have apparently changed up their PvT just a little bit, going for a lot more 3-gate shenanigans and all that good stuff. First, Medevac drop's gonna get instantly thwarted. I'm kind of curious about what this build even is from Chris, because this is it's basically just like a really fast marine mine drop. But I'm not quite sure what kind of damage this is going to be doing. The Adept does get killed off. Stalker gets killed off. That's 2 Widow Mines, not really do. Oh my god, the warping of Stalkers getting targeted. But again, that's not really a big issue here, because we want to be able to be killing probes as Chris. Something else just got killed. I'm not quite sure what that was, but 2 Stalkers, an Adept, and a probe for 3 mines. Not the best, when we also still haven't put an SCV back on the command center. Oh my god, Chris, what are we doing? What is this? Oh no, the Medevac's gonna get spotted by a probe also going to the right side. This pylon positioning is gonna be ending up being very clutch here for Deadlykitten. I don't even know if Chris knows this. Yes, he does, okay. We'll back off very wisely. A Marauder, what is that doing there? I'm not quite sure about this build out of your bro, Chris. Not gonna lie. We still... Chris, what do we... What? Chris, we're making a bunker? And we're not Huh? What are we doing? Okay. Holy Jesus. Dude, how long has that been sitting there? Not being made. That's unbelievable. Are we gonna blink? Oh, we are. We're going for the blink. Could have been huge if we burrowed the mines immediately. Instead, we're gonna burrow them not immediately, but we're still gonna get 1 SCV, or 1 Stalker. I can't talk. Here comes an SCV pull as well. Wait, what? Wait, what? Where are the Wait. Is Chris trolling? Chris has to be trolling. What am I looking at? It's just SCVs and a medevac and a couple of mines that already fired. What am I... I can't even... What? This is by far the worst game I've ever seen Chris play. I can't even fathom what I'm looking at right now. What is going on? Oh my goodness. We don't have concussive shells upgraded, but I swear to God, it's looking like Chris has a concussion himself, because this is quite honestly one of the most insane builds. And I really think, I'm pretty sure just some Blink Stalkers could just end the game. Do we have oh, we did, what? A recall? Oh my god, we're recalling all of our Stalkers. Is it gonna work? Oh my god, it worked. The Observer was with us as well. An incredible defense from Deadlykitten. I mean, Deadlykitten is absolutely cooking out of his mind right now. I don't see a single world where Chris is gonna find a victory in this game. Yeah, 4 base coming up. I mean, I feel like Chris needs to go back to ye old reliable. Because this is not looking like it right now. We're making a 3rd command center while on 37 SCVs as well. Very nice. 2 of which are oversaturated into the main base. Will Deadlykitten ever realize that he can actually just go ahead and walk across the map and win? Is the other question. How long does this game get dragged out because Deadlykitten doesn't actually realize that they can just end the game? Maybe Chris's birthday drunk? Perhaps. Perhaps. We played right before the... Jackie leaking the practice partners. Apparently he is the practice partner of your bro Chris. Jackie! Did you give him this build order? Because if that is the case, I think we need to have a lengthy talk. Dude, that's what I was thinking of, Angrath. I literally was thinking of exactly that. I had flashbacks to fucking massive amounts of carriers winning without losing a single interceptor and then still just sitting back for the next 40 minutes. We have a slow warp in pylon over on the left side of the map. I think just shift clicking the units out of your main army would have honestly done more to get there quicker. Anyways, we're gonna attack across the map as Chris for some goddamn reason, and that's gonna be a GG well played, as Deadlykitten will take the first map. Thankfully did not end up lasting 5,000 minutes, so that's very nice. So yeah. Not the type of game that Chris wants to start off with there, but that was also on Deadly's server. Wait, what? Okay, I don't really care. Wait, what? Alright, where are the maps? Where are the maps? Site Delta. Alright. Let's get into game number 2. I want to see a revitalized Chris here, because that was... If that's what the entire series is going to be, then I am... I'm going to be a little bit disappointed, not going to lie. Not really because I care about who wins, but because 4 games of that would be extremely unentertaining. Let's make more fun of Chris if it keeps happening. Oh, absolutely. As you all know, any ATP grudge match, both players sign an unofficial waiver to say that they allow me to make fun of them as much as humanly possible. Whether they know it or not, that is what happens. Anyways, top left-hand side with the worst build of all time. Last game, we'll see if he can recoup a little bit. It is the one and only your bro Chris. So laggy. Excuses flying after winning an extremely one-sided first game. Also, unable to actually log into the server until basically 2 minutes before the show match started. It's Deadlykitten. So we're at one excuse so far. We'll keep the tally going. We'll see how far that goes up there. Checks for a proxied barracks, as obviously Yorbo Chris is one to do that. Not going to be any proxy this time yet. Yorbo Chris is saving it for later, apparently. I would be utterly surprised if Chris does not throw out a single proxied barracks play whatsoever. I would be extremely surprised. Something about this wall doesn't look correct, but I think it's just because I'm used to doing this side first. Yeah, okay, it's fine. I've memorized doing it this and then this. Well, technically, if we want to be super specific, I push my glasses up on my nose. The gateway should be here, as that is technically a second less of travel distance to get across the main into the other side of the map. So, you know. Anyways, we're gonna have a normal build this time. Actually, totally normal. One racks expand with a marine as well, and that did get scouted by Deadlykitten. Singapore? Why in God's name would these be hosted on Singapore? I wouldn't be surprised if we also see Blink every single time from Deadlykitten. Will he finish his CC on time this time? I really hope so, because that was just an absolute catastrophe. Ooh, a second Rax, a third Rax with a factory. Are we going to see yield 3 Rax tank all in? I would not be surprised. That's definitely something right up Chris's alley. I'm very curious to see how well that ends up doing here. As it's yet again going to be the 3-gate Blink coming out of Deadlykitten. Again, I don't think he is going to do anything different. Also, I apologize if I ever call you she, Deadlykitten, because your profile picture is an anime girl. And so, basically, for the entire time that you've been in this Discord server, I've just assumed that you're a girl. Sorry. Oh my god, we let the Adept in as Chris. Oh my god, the full scout comes out. Oh, and we're gonna lose an SCV, maybe even 2. No, I'm just kidding. Oh my god, the Adept gets out, get the full scout. Oh, that's brutal. It's also a Cyclone first, right? Instead of going straight into tanks, which is interesting. Yeah, Stein comment, that means I also thought you were a girl. Oh wait, no, wait, that was Alt, never mind. Alt had the Emeru profile picture. Damn, I just confused Dine Common and Alt. That's a wild one. Anyways, what is Chris actually doing? Did you think I'm actually a bear then? Yes, that is what I visually think of you as. We have an idle SCV as well. Very nice. Chris is mega supply blocked at 46. Oh my god. Alright, we were gonna go for tanks anyways. I don't know why we went for the Cyclone first. Pretty sure... Isn't it? Surely it's just straight to tank, right? Is this gonna make it... I mean, I guess you gotta wait for stim in combat, so... Oh my god, we're supply blocked again. Chris, what are you doing? Good lord. Chris is getting supply blocked more than Deadlykitten posts their fucking replays. Fast Immortal and then the Robo Bay sitting on 2 bases. I like the response from Deadlykitten. Also straight into charge. Honestly, I just kind of like it. I just like all of this. This is very good. We got the immediate scout. I honestly wouldn't have even minded by Chris if after the Adept got out, we just instantly throw down a third CC. There's really something about getting your early game plans scouted and then instantly abandoning it and going for the complete opposite of Mega Greed. It's honestly not a bad play. Third base. Concussive Shell. Medevac. I'm not quite sure I'm seeing the avenue for Chris, as he's also not going to have a Raven here, which will be a bit difficult. Losing that Cyclone would be annoying as hell as well. The scouting from Deadlykitten is not bad at all, honestly. The pylon scouts, the adept being used to cover some extra vision. I would honestly have minded this to be like out here somewhere though, because this doesn't really cover, like sure it covers this little empty spot here and here, but I mean, it's not really, I don't know. I feel like this doesn't cover that much extra. We did kill the Cyclone with the Blink Stalkers, so that's quite nice. Damage to tank as well, but that should get repaired up, assuming that we're on top of that. We do allow Terran into the choke point, however, and the double tank will get sieged up. Not quite sure if Deadlykitten wants the Terran to actually be here. Oh, that tank, why is it so far forward? Oh my god, it's gonna go down. Second tank still not sieged. The bunker gets killed off, but we lost a lot of units as Deadlykitten to be able to actually kill that bunker. I don't agree with that. The blink forward onto the tank. But now we're losing a lot of stuff. No, don't go on the army. Kill the probes. Oh my god, we're gonna all in onto the Colossus, but then there's also an Immortal. Actually, it might be just fine. This Colossus is doing like no damage. I don't think Chris should be all-inning onto the army here. I feel like we should have just killed the entire natural. Oh my god, we're gonna load up and run away. There's no Blink Stalkers here. We're gonna actually go into the main base. Oh, it's kind of a nice play, I'm not gonna lie. If these units were a little bit faster on the rally, then this could have been pretty good to get some units over into the third base as well, but instead we're gonna just pick up Micro against Colossus and Zealots. Oh yes, this is so much better. What the hell? Just do this. Chris, where's all your reinforcements? Oh, we're just gonna lose all these units. This is terrible. A Colossus, though. Double Marauder, getting a Colossus. Not too bad for Chris, but I mean, we also SCV pulled to do this, and we're mining heavily on gas for some reason. We have so much mule energy that we could have been dropping that entire time. Chris having the multitasking of a diamond player who's not played in about 10 years. Oh my god, we're getting pylon coverage everywhere. Deadlykitten's gonna be looking into Chris's fucking bedroom tonight. Just to make sure that he's not still proxying him or anything. Warp Prism, Gravitic Drive even? Damn. Kinda stylish, not gonna lie. Kinda like that. Getting into 4-base setup, nice and safely. I mean, yeah, I think Chris definitely had an opportunity. I mean, we were up in the natural at that point. We could have easily ran into the mineral line and killed every single probe at this mineral line. And then all the reinforcing units run into the third base and kill those workers as well. Pick up, go into the main base. Even if we can't kill the workers here because the units are chasing, we can at least run away. And again, the units coming into the third base kill everything. I think a big missed opportunity for Chris is he really did just kind of hesitate. Didn't know what he wanted to pick. Went for the army when his army wasn't actually big enough to kill it that quick enough. Oh my god, look at the map vision. Jesus Christ. Deadly thinks he's a fucking Zerg player over here. Chris trying to macro back up. He's back onto 53 SCVs. A Ghost Academy and a third base. I didn't even realize he made a third. I thought we were going for a second late SCV pull. Disruptor's even coming out now as well. I mean, we're trying to go for a drop, but there's vision literally everywhere on the fucking map. There's no shot this medevac is getting over the other side of the map unscouted. Yeah. So yeah, anyways, once Deadlykitten realizes that they can be once Chris can be killed, as we do kill that medevac very easily without anything even dropping from it, I think Deadlykitten realizes now that they could probably just go ahead and walk it on in. and secure their 2-0 start to this best of 7. Gonna first go with the War Prism in the main base, killing off those SCVs, and then joining it with the actual frontal attack. Pretty good. Force fields to keep these from running away would be nice, but unfortunately we're not even gonna bother with that. I think we're just gonna A-move it, as that's honestly still totally fine as we get the warp in the main going as well. I mean, honestly, Deadlykitten can do basically anything at this point. Including attacking again. Where's the rest of the army? 2 disruptors. Is this the only army? Why does this army look so tiny? Do I need a sub in if this is a sweep? No, we're good. Anyways, 13 SCVs. We're at 44 in total from Chris. We're just waiting for some more warp-ins, some more disruptors, getting the T-Shrine as well. And Deadlykitten should just kind of go for it at this point, as we are very firmly in the lead. Let's see those ruppies. Shkaboop. Kablam. All 3 hitting. Extremely, they're on mark. And Chris, looking like he's coping, gets the GG well played out as Deadlykitten will secure the 2-0 for now. Chris, definitely, again, like I said, had a bit of an opportunity in the beginning stages of that game, but unfortunately, that was basically everything. They were all in at that point. And Chris unable to make it work. Where the hell's Crimson? There it is. Alright, we're going back to West. Deadlykitten winning on the opposing server, despite complaining about the lag at the beginning of the game. Absolutely gorgeous. Today, my father asked me... Hold up. Deadlykitten says, this fucking map, while up 2-0 in the series, with literally honestly, some of the most one-sided games we've seen ever. So that's excuse number 2. Deadlykitten has asked for a moment. Today, my father asked me to clean his car for him, and so I spent the whole morning doing it. After some time, I went back inside, and my father asked me how the car was looking. Your bro Chris, I replied. He just smelled and nodded. He knew that it was washed. Oh, smiled. I read that as smelled. I was like, what? Alright. Here we go, into the next game. Alright. Spawning bottom left-hand side. Not exactly finding the opportunities that he was hoping for. We'll see if he wants to change back into his good old ways, his proxying ways of barracks is on the map. Down 0-2, it is Yorbo Chris. And on the top right, with 2 very easy wins so far. And honestly, I mean, I don't really know what to say anymore. This is Deadlykitten. That was the greatest intro of all time. We need to see something different. Chris is going for yet another non-proxy. You know what I would love? This is what I want. I want to see a Makarax. I need Chris to lean into his tendencies. Deadlykitten has said multiple times in the Discord server that he knows that Chris plays like a little bit of a clown, loves his proxies and all that good stuff. And he said he's kind of a little worried about that. I think Chris should lean into this a little bit harder instead of just trying to play these honorable macro games or like quote unquote standard openers. I would love to see him just totally fuck with Deadly's brain right now. Put a Makarax randomly on the map. Don't actually proxy with it. Expand behind it. Make Deadlykitten think that you're going for an all-in. Something like that. Go for a one-base wall-off into a fast CC. Something. Make it look like you're doing something disgusting. So far, we've not done that. I mean, the first game, I guess, was a one-base game, but it was just the worst build you've ever fucking seen, so I don't really count that. But, I mean, the second game, we also just let the Adept scout in everything that we were doing instead of closing the depot, so perhaps Chris just is thinking, okay, let me just not let the Adept in this time. So, yeah. We definitely need to see some adjustments out of Mr. Chris, because Deadlykitten for sure is just going to be doing Blink every game. And there it is. He is literally going to do the exact same thing every single time. You know, I would also love a 3cc. Again, we are going 3-gate blink every single time as Deadlykitten without a very fast third base. Abuse it. Go for fast 3cc. What are they going to do? Chris needs to lean into this much harder. Is this a best of 3? Well, considering the fact that one player is already up 2 games, and we're currently in a 3rd game, and it also says best of 7 directly beneath that, I'm gonna have to think it's best of 7. But thank you for your question. Fast wall 3cc? Yeah, exactly. Seriously. Oh, we're going for this base. That's interesting. That is interesting. Are we going to let the Adept in this time? No. We are not. It's not much to scout, though. It is a 3... It's going to be a 3 mine drop, though. We'll see if this one goes any better than the first game, as that first game was also a 1-base mine drop. Chris is definitely going to be a bit surprised when this base is the one being taken, so hopefully he doesn't just walk his medevac directly over top the Nexus. Not quite sure where this is queued to. Following it up with a Liberator and the extra barracks and a tank. Liberator's interesting. Generally that doesn't do too much, but we'll see how this goes. 3rd Nexus planted. Stalkers not noticing that medevac so far, but with Blink finished, I feel like we should be able to react to this pretty well, assuming we see it in time, which we do. There's the probe pull on point. Oh, be so careful with this, Chris. No, oh my. Oh my goodness. Oh man. Dude, Chris is getting absolutely smacked in the ass. Chris is getting absolutely blasted. The Liberator's going to be unanticipated, though. These Stalkers are across the map. The Observer is in an extremely bad spot, by the way. We're blinking into the main base. I'll make fun of that later. There's nothing really to make fun of yet for Deadlykitten, so I need to pick what I need to take what I can. Some decent blink micro, killing off the tech lab and getting out unscathed, basically. This Observer is so wasted. We're in the Observer mode, and like half of its entire vision is being wasted by just being at the very top of the map. We're literally only seeing half of its potential radius. Anyways, that's the only thing I can make fun of Deadlykitten for so far. Because Chris is just honestly stealing the show with how incredibly fucking terrible he's playing. What is this Liberator even doing? Wait, Chris, we just saw all the Stalkers attacking us in our main base. So surely there's nothing defending the main base at home. What is this Liberator doing? Have we forgotten that this exists? Your bro Chris with the memory of a fucking 2-day-old goldfish doesn't even remember the units that he made. And we're once again making a third CC. I don't know, man. This is not the Your Bro Chris I remember. This is not the ATL 3 champion, Your Bro Chris. If I had to say so myself. Gonna push out, try and take this third base. So we do have an Observer directly on top of it. We'll see if Chris ever recognizes this. We are F2ing the Liberator back home. Oh, man. I mean, Deadlykitten is just kind of dotting all of the I's, crossing the T's. Once again, 4 bases getting set up. Going into 3 Colossus. Second Robo. As long as he can get it to a macro game, he will be cooking. The Liberator getting sent back after Chris only remembering that it existed after it got F2'd back. Object permanence is a struggle for Chris as he only realizes it's there if he can specifically see it directly in front of himself. Oh, somehow sends it directly into the Observer anyways. But, I mean... Oh, did this not get scouted? Oh, we saw it. I mean, there's nothing else happening on the map. Dude, imagine this got sent 3 minutes ago when all the Stalkers were on the other side of the map. Oh, that would have been crazy. Oh my god. Don't get jumped. Oh, we got jumped. The Colossus swipes on the Marines are insane. Oh, the tanks were not sieged. The Marauders trying to run forward and kill the Colossi when there's literally an entire Protoss army in front of them. And absolutely everything getting mauled by Deadlykitten. The Liberator, I'm assuming, got F2'd somewhere and died. Oh my goodness. Does Deadlykitten realize he can end the game? Let's see. Where's that Killer Instinct? Looks like it's here. And there's the GG no cope out of Chris. No cope Chris, that's what they call him. But that's a 3-0 start so far for Deadlykitten. This is looking absolutely abysmal for Chris, trying to even scrape a single map win here. As we go back to West. Wait, right? Or no? Wait. We did... That was game 3? Oh shit, that was West. Hold up. Central again. Never mind, we go back to Central. Is this best of 4 then? That's funny. That's funny as hell. I mean, at this point, I feel like it's honestly too late for Chris to break out the Ched. Because at this point, we're down 3-0. We've lost with all of the somewhat normal stuff. surely it's the most predictable shit in the world that now we're gonna be proxying Marauders and Cyclones, right? Deadlykitten once again needs some moments. I think your brokers got affected by the Norway-Sweden pregame shit-talking. Well, it's pretty unfortunate, honestly, the way this grudge match is going. We always like to have it nice and close, obviously, for entertainment's sake. We never really want to see someone just get absolutely blasted, and unfortunately, so far, Chris has been blasted. Oops. All right. Don't know how to compare this to the lowest GK match. So far, very not as good. The Luola's Guitar King show match was by far better. Especially because that opened, even though Guitar King lost with it, he opened with a fucking double proxy robo. Like, Chris has not even done anything remotely interesting so far. Okay, there it is. There, wait, yep. There it is. There it is. There it is. Down and out. 3-0 so far is this man in the bottom right finally going back to what we know and love him for. That's what you like to see. It is your bro Chris going for a proxied barracks. Shut up, Jackie. And in the top left-hand side, honestly just looking immaculate so far. Almost zero mistakes. Perfect gameplay. We did just kind of waste a chrono boost at the end there, but that's okay. It is Deadlykitten. All of those replays getting posted in ATP feedback channels, proving their worth. As our collective efforts have helped Deadlykitten become an absolute god of this game. The double proxied barracks, I like the position of it from Chris, as this is going to be a pretty awkward one to scout. Deadlykitten has only been going for this type of a scout with the probe. Did we even do it this time? Yes, we did. Okay, yeah. So yeah, we've only been doing this type of scout maneuver, so completely unseen. And that also doesn't mean that they get to the base a little bit later. So the reaction now from Deadlykitten will be delayed as well. Going for a Nexus anyways. Let's see if the defense is here from Deadlykitten. Oh my god, the second probe, though, actually already got sent out as well, so we're gonna get the confirmed scout on the double barracks Marauder. Deadlykitten playing very safe, very secured. Although we are a bit supply blocked, actually. We lost a little bit of that chrono time on that first stalker. That second pylon was a bit late. What are we gonna be going for here? Is this are we going straight into tech anyways? Okay, second gate, that makes way more sense. All right, we got the first bunker getting placed down here as well. No huge reaction, just 2 probes getting pulled here. The first probe is going to get killed off, which means this is 100% a finished bunker. We lose the SCV anyways, but we do have a second one, so that's not too bad. We need to be focusing this stalker. Stop attacking the pylon, Chris. Okay. If we let this stay alive, I'm going to lose my mind. What? All right. To be fair, if we didn't let it stay alive, we would actually be supply blocked. Oh wait, no, never mind. This is an extra pylon here. All right, we're trying to get the high ground vision here with the SCV to get start poking away here. I actually think I mean, this is actually... I don't know how this is going for Deadlykitten, because if we were gonna just do the whole sack the gnat style, we needed to go for a robo as a second building, not a second gateway, because now we're gonna be hunkered up in our main base with just 2 gateways, and yeah, a super late robo. However... oh, I love the force field on the ramp here, though. That's quite nice. Oh my god, target fire, Chris! What do you do? Oh my god, how did we not kill that sentry? That's... oh my lord. That is insane. Alright, well, we salvaged the bunker. We look like we're going home, but then don't go home. We're gonna walk up the ramp again, because why not? We realized that we actually have so much stuff. We were supply blocked again, actually, because the Nexus died. I mean, we still have so many Marauders here. Surely we can continue to do way more damage before any of these extra units come out here. As Chris, getting onto the sentry as well before it's getting healed up. Oh my god, imagine if we killed that back when it was actually away from the battery. Killing the probes is pretty good. We're killing 7 in total. Getting a factory back at home behind us. This is all in vision of the probe. However, killing all these workers, I think, is still pretty decent for Chris, and he will be able to expand off of this. I'm really not sure if this ends up being okay. The scan to see what was already seen. I mean, what much else could be going on in this main base besides like an extra gateway that we needed to scan for that? We had already seen the robo. We have forgotten that this probe exists. This is not the new patch, Karathos. I don't think Chris should do anything here. Oh, this is so insanely dumb and risky. Don't do this. Although you just saw the units. Oh, please don't commit to that. Just go home. This Nexus is so late. The worst thing you can do is just suicide all these units for almost nothing right now. You're already delaying this Nexus so hard. We have our CC finished. A starport coming out really quickly as well. We should be seeing a tech lab, I think, here from Chris. I feel like we just need to go tanks. Just sit on our Batooty and go tanks. And yes, I am very much rooting for Chris at this point because I just want this series to go longer. Just, oh, please don't get force fielded. Oh my god, Chris, what are you doing? Oh, Chris, you can't recall from here. What are you doing? Chris, what is this? Oh my god, are we even gonna kill a fucking unit? Oh my god, we didn't kill any of them. Chris, what? I'm blown away. I'm baffled. I'm actually losing my mind at what I just saw. Jesus fucking Christ. How is that? Oh my god, the stim gets denied with 0.1%. Oh my goodness, it's gone to absolute shit. Oh my god, Chris taking what was quite possibly an absolute free win and throwing it across the entire fucking world, and now it's all come all the way back and hit him in the back of the fucking head. Oh my god, there's nothing to defend. It's 2 immortals. We got force fields on the ramp, or on the thing as well, the bunker, whatever you call it. A Liberator is here to help out, and a second Cyclone, a very interesting choice. Somehow this Liberator is doing pretty well, actually. We're doing a pretty decent defense. And all things considered, we did have a lot of SCVs compared to our opponent because we killed so many of theirs, and also we delayed their Nexus for all eternity. So if this Liberator can actually kind of keep us alive... Imagine if we were going tanks! Imagine if we had 2 or 3 tanks at this point because we made a tech lab on our factory. Oh no, but now the War Prism has arrived, so this is gonna force the CC to lift. This is absolutely terrible for Chris. Imagine if this is the new batch Liberator. God, guys, you are all so dumb. 1, that was removed. 2, that's only with the range upgrade. Jesus Christ, my chat is filled with absolute delinquents. Alright, well. I'm finding it's hard to see how we actually take this natural. The would be hitting Deadlykitten's main from Chris's nat. This prism is going to get denied by the cyclone, so that's at least decent here, but I mean, we need so much more as Chris. We need everything. A fast third, relatively, I mean. You honestly just kind of like to see it as a Deadlykitten fan if you are one of those. We're just sitting here as Chris sitting behind a bunch of Liberators. We've got almost no SCVs, but we got 50 million mules, so our income is skyrocketing right now. Holy shit, Terran is broking. Dude, imagine if the supply depot got scouted. Oh my god, what the fuck? Everything gets seen. Dude, I'm still just like, I cannot even believe. I can't even believe what Chris did. He went all the way back here just to kill a probe. When we had a finished CC, our CC was done. And we saw no nexus, and we see the probe running in the corner. We're like, oh wait, what if we go kill that? What if we just kill the... Oh my god, force fields. Oh no. Oh, I should have gone home. Alright, boys are pulled. Can we manage to find anything? 2 cyclones is a lot of army supply sitting back at home as well, not in this fight. So while the army size is currently larger for Chris, it's actually very deceiving. Oh, we're walking into 2 Colossi as well with our SCV pull first. Oof. Oh, we're trying to go up a ramp. Oh, Chris, why are we not just attacking over here, my friends? This is a terrible location. This is not romanticide. We don't need to push up the ramp. We're gonna try to slow push it up. Very slow push it up. Somehow Deadlykitten's army supply is still lower. No, it's not. I like the idea of sending a couple zealots on the run by, and we'll actually kill a decent number of the Marines. Because Stim is still not finished. Oh my god, because it got delayed. I mean, oh my god, even so, the fact that it's this late still, even despite getting denied earlier, we're almost 12 minutes in the game and Stim is finishing only just now. Oh, we're going for the wraparound as well as Deadlykitten. Chris has no idea that this is happening, so the Liberators are all out of position. We're going back onto the high ground, but the Liberators still are not being re-sieged, as everything is getting melted away, as Chris's hopes and dreams of winning this grudge match will follow along suit. Deadlykitten with an extremely strong presence in all of these games, aided by a little bit of ye old throwing in the last as well. Chris in absolute shambles. This prism is still alive, so could still do some reinforce or some whatever counterattacking. Taking a 4th base as Deadlykitten. When you're ahead, get farther ahead, as Artosis always says, because Deadlykitten doesn't want to actually throw this victory, even though they just destroyed the army. Does not feel that it is ample enough to actually end the game. So Chris is going to go for all-in numero 2. I mean, honestly, just bring all of them at this point. Why do we even have any of them mining still? Oh my god, disruptors are out as well. It's 4 Colossi. The double Viking is here, but those should get targeted down. I mean, you don't even have to. It's a GG well played. Deadlykitten will be the victor. 4-0, a dominating performance out of them. An extremely one-sided affair. Well, congratulations are in order for Deadlykitten. Very nicely done. Your 4-0, Chris. Oh my god, Alexius, how do you think of these all the time? Jesus. Holy moly. I just smashed my TV in anger, seeing that your bro Chris lost his grudge match versus Deadlykitten. I embarrassed myself in front of my family. Both my children are crying, frightened by my anger as I walk shakily across the room. The neighbors are knocking on the door, trying to calm me down. I can't stand this. Call the police because I'm about to do something crazy. Well. Well. Would you look at that? It seems as though the victor is Deadlykitten. So yeah, very nicely done. Honestly, not expected. I did expect Deadlykitten to win. However, I was not expecting that level of dominance. I honestly think if Chris just broke it, if Chris just did the dumb shit, like if he just did the proxies from the beginning, I think that looks so much different. I mean, I also think it looks different if in this game he didn't just willingly donate his entire army to kill a probe. That would have also been pretty cool. But yeah. A bit unfortunate there for your bro Chris. Would have loved to see a little bit more fight, but it is what it is, as you say. So yeah. Congratulations are in order for Deadlykitten, as they will be winning the $25 dues. Let me finish this prediction. Oh my god, Twitch chat, please. Choose outcome, Deadlykitten. Holy moly, some people are about to get some crazy points. What were the odds on that? Wait, I missed it. What did it say the odds were on that? 1 to 13. Jesus Christ. Too bad there was not that many points actually bet. Zin, how many points did you just get? Oh my god. Agrath, what did you bet? You got 13k? You only did 1k? Okay. You guys gotta vote. You guys gotta put more points in, bro. Alright, well. I guess that's that. Thank you all for joining us here for this beautiful grudge match, which was not as good as we hoped it was, but you know, I guess not everything can live up to the hype. As if that was the case, then we'd all have just, you know, I don't even know. I don't even know what I'm saying anymore. It's over. GG's. Thank you all for watching. I'm gonna go do something else with my life. So yeah, thank you guys, and I don't know. We'll see you later. I'll see when we can do something else. Oh, is Jackie trying to just force a show match here as well? Force a grudge match by something? Jackie versus... I don't think we need to keep giving Deadlykitten a bunch of grudge matches. I think this... I think they proved themselves here that they are definitely a bit better than Pool 3. Anyways, thank you all for watching, and yeah, I'll see you later.